Hello YouTube, MeTube. This is another enthusiastic video about the rights and the wrongs of uploading videos with songs. Now, yesterday I uploaded a song by Monsieur Billy of Joel, and I did it in a day, and you might see it one day, but for the moment it remains blocked in 231, count them, countries. Because of this album and a song on it. 52nd Street and voila, Zanzibar. Alright, so video, Ray Charles on a Lenco record player that you might get to see one day. And I thought, well, usually my videos get, you know, a couple of 100,000 views in the first 10 minutes. And I noted that after 8 hours it only had 4 views, and those were all mine. So I said to myself, something's not right here. My fans have deserted me. Maybe it was always going to be that way. Here today, gone tomorrow, you know. There's nothing quite as fickle as an uploader and his fans. I said, those subscribers, you know, those subscribers who click that subscribe button, they decided that it wasn't worth it at the end of the day. They don't condone smoking, drinking, listening to music. They've thrown their hat in the ring and they said, we're not going to take it. We are not going to take it. Your shitty videos with plagiarist material is not acceptable now or ever. And something's got to be done about it. And what we're going to do is stop watching. So I went to bed thinking that was the case, you know. Woke up this morning, did the usual stuff, brushed my teeth, had a wash, made love to myself. No, that last bit's not true, actually. You must know, I made love to a beautiful woman many times. Anyway, I finished making love to her, she left, and I thought, well, I'll go and see how many views this video has had. Because it's a good video, right? Even though I say myself, it's a good video. And yeah, it's been blocked in 231 countries. So let's check out those 231 countries. Alright, here we are then. And to start with, I thought, well, 231, you know, geez. Oh, 239, sorry. I thought, well, you know, how many countries are there in the world? Would it be easier to say... Well, that's the video. Would it be easier to say blocked in all the world rather than so here I, you know, innocently expecting, you know, the usual. So let's have a look. It was a Lenco, that's what I found. So disputed for Ray Charles. Okay. And let's have a look, see here. Fair enough, you know, disputed for Ray Charles. For Lonely Avenue, okay, WMG, monetised by the owner. Fair enough. What Would I Do Without You, which was written by Ray, I think. Let's just check that. Oh, hang on, it's on the record. I've been playing it again. Let's see. Yeah, What Would I Do Without You was written by Ray Charles. Lonely Avenue was written by Doc Pomus. Okay, so no problem. And then this Billy Joel track Zanzibar. Let's see. Well, there's a dispute in progress because I have disputed it. Okay, so let's see now. Let's see the countries that are involved. This video can't be played in those countries, or these, and there's the countries. Canada. And I thought, well, would it not be easier to just say where it could be played? I guess this way it's there in black and white, you know. But it's pretty much all the world. So, but not the US. And every time you move the mouse, bloody. So, Ali, go down. Where are we? Yeah, let's try. So, do you know, it's just unbelievable. God almighty. Zimbabwe, okay, fair enough, yeah. Switzerland. Oh. Alright, yeah. Okay. Fair enough, yeah. Pitcairn. I mean, come on. They can't hear it in Pitcairn. Fletcher Christian's bloody in-laws don't get to hear it. I mean, you know, and so I don't know. I just don't know. You can't hear it in Lebanon, you can't hear it in French Guiana, you can't hear it in France either. And so I said to myself, come on. So I've appealed. So I appealed on the grounds of wanted to appeal on the grounds of bullshit, but you know, I couldn't really do that. Like I say in a video, I'm going to get paid for this video. So this is my video that I want paying for eventually when it goes viral, and is a massive success because it's like it's got something. It's got babies, and it's got water skiing squirrels, and it's got me hitting myself and doing crazy stuff on skis, or it's really brilliant musical sort of performance, or it's you know, terrible accident that, you know, I fall off the chair and hurt my back. It's all of those things combined into one huge massive video that will earn me, I don't know, I'd be happy with 50,000 a week. I don't need more than that a week, you know. I mean, professional football players earn that a week, and then they go off and sleep with their best friend's wife's hairdresser. I'm not going to do that. I am not going to sleep with my best friend's wife's hairdresser. I'll keep it local, keep it low key, and you know, keep it under my hat, so to speak. Talking about keeping it under my hat, I saw a photograph today of rations that we had to eat in World War II. Unbelievable. No wonder people were thin back then. It was basically what you'd get if you went to a McDonald's and ordered a medium-sized meal. The dairy produce, the butter, the meat, salt, sugar, kind of like staple diet, if you like. It was just tiny bit of meat, a little bit of salt, a little bit of butter, something else. Anyway, I digress. I'm not here to talk about the ramifications of what Hitler did in Europe and the fact that Fidel Castro is dead. You know, he's died, he lived, he caused some may say a lot of misery. I don't know, I thought about it and I'm undecided. Initially I thought, he's dead. Well, he's been dying for a long time, but, you know. And the previous tenant, Batista, I don't know. I read on my favourite forum that Castro was no worse than possibly the previous. And somebody said, nonsense, he was a lot worse. He drained the blood of people and sent it to Vietnam in a kind of blood for aid. Okay. And he made a lot of people leave Cuba and go to America and live in Florida and become Al Pacinos. Okay. What else? He kept the country backwards in a retarded state of development for a long time. Check. But he did manage to make his people very good bricoleurs, as people say in France. Yeah, very good DIY, make do. Not for them, pop down to the car showroom and get a new one just because the old one, the seat's got a stain on it. No, you know, they made do. They were like, they have become under him, they became under him resourceful, hardy people. So they've got him to thank for that at least. I wasn't a huge fan of his beard. It was a bit, you know, wispy. And his fashion sense, yeah, it was a bit, not black and white, but a bit green. A lot of khaki in there. And not much flair, really. Probably better than somebody like Dolce & Gabbana, who have got a lot of crap, basically. I mean, that's just my opinion. That Gucci and other icons of the fashion industry claim to sell good stuff, but really it's mostly rubbish. So Castro's dead, and that brings me back to my point, which is that people living on next to nothing in 1940s England, and well beyond, in fact, because rationing didn't stop until look it up on the internet, were whip it thin and got by. And today, no. So somebody somewhere objects to my video about Billy Joel. I don't understand it, because if you're still interested in finding out and helping me towards my goal of getting £50,000 a week, you know, it's a bit of a mystery, because I've made videos with Billy Joel before, and that very song, in fact, and on a Lenco record player, Lottie. You know, I mean, it's how weird is it? If I'd never made a video, I mean, I even say in the video, this song should pass muster. Like, what irony. But, you know, anybody that knows my channel will know that I had a problem. I've had two problems with Supertramp. And, oh, cats, honestly, I had two problems with Supertramp, and I had two accounts pulled. It's not a joking matter, it really isn't. The second account was fucking great, and excuse me for swearing, but you know, I mean, we're talking really good here, and the account was pulled. So yeah, I didn't get a red flag, which is great. Thanks for that. Thanks for not giving me a red flag. But A, I've already uploaded the video. B, why not just put this video is banned in the on the earth entirely, apart from, I don't know, America. As far as I can tell, the only place that you can see it is in America. Maybe if you're American, you'd like write and say, yeah, I've seen it, because it's not showing up on my videos that have been uploaded, so I'm thinking basically it's not available anywhere, and they just kind of like want to give me a geography lesson on the world, what's in the world, you know. I mean, even like I uploaded a video recently of the Wallisiens singing like South Pacific songs with Le Voix du Vent. 3 lady singers. There was a bit of a mishap, a little bit of breakdown in communication, a simple breakdown in communication that led to them singing their repertoire and the Walisian who accompanied them on the piano playing completely different music. But it created something rather wonderful in the process. And even they can't see this video on the god-forsaken fucking middle of nowhere Pacific. What else have they got apart from palm trees and yam-yams? They haven't got my video, and they should have it, because they can then go out and say, do you know what, that Billy Joel album, this is what I said in my appeal. I said, look, first of all, I'm claiming artistic fair use license. Tick that box. Second of all, I didn't play the whole song. I only played a part of the song, the trumpet solo, and the end trumpet solo, and a bit in between. And a bit of the song previously on 45 RPM, which was not planned. So I didn't play the whole song. I said, look, anybody who wants to hear that song, that didn't know it, they'll be like, oh hello, that's a good song, blimey, I didn't know Billy Joel wrote songs as good as that. I thought he just wrote songs about Italian restaurants and New York. No, he wrote about Zanzibar as well. You know, the guy gets about. So it's a bonus for him because they're going to go out and possibly buy the album. But you know what? The way the world is, they're going to go out and just watch it on YouTube anyway. I really don't understand it. Have they done that with my other videos? Do I have to go back through all my videos, my thousands and thousands of videos, and verify that it's not been banned everywhere in the world, apart from possibly America? Because Canada's out of the question. South Mexico, what? Donald Trump's won, so it's like, well, we can show it in America because, you know, in America everything goes. You can smoke joints, you can watch Billy Joel videos, and you've got the Apprentice presenter as the president. It's like, oh my God, you know. I had a theory about this the other day. I'm running out of time here because I could just talk on camera for so long, and yet not get 50k a week. What's going on? I had a thought the other day that all the people that were at Woodstock in 1969 when I was 5, that turned on, tuned in and dropped out, they are now like, I'm 52, so they are like 70, and they've said, do you know what, we want to smoke cannabis, we want to smoke cannabis. Probably said it like that, and by God, they've got their wishes, you know, in America, where only a few short years ago you had Bible thumping goddamn Christians like Pat Buchanan and Billy Graham, and well, Billy Graham's you know, but politicians, right-wing politicians. I saw a video the other day talking about all that stuff, you know, the fall of America, how the lefties have taken over, and how banks, how they don't want to pay taxes basically. They don't take our money, the government, and then give it away to useless scrounging bums. Everyone fights for their own thing. Abortion, we don't want that. Family values, check. Drug culture, no. Yeah, so America is kind of like on a cusp, really. It's got Trump, it's got legalised marijuana, and it's got my video. It's just like a holy cabal of trinities that, you know, we'll see. That you've got a week, baby, basically. In a week, SME, on behalf of Columbia and Legacy will give it the green light, basically, or no, they'll pull it. In which case I might put the video up again, but mute the soundtrack. But as I said to them, I said I could do that, but it would be kind of ridiculous. because then people in Wallisia and in the far off lands, they're not going to hear it. They're not going to think, oh yeah, that Billy Joel song's really great, I'm going to buy the album. Fuck me, I'm going to buy 52nd Street, what a great album. You know, Billy Joel, I'll just leave you with this final thought. Sorry, for thought, it's passing on some information really. He said that for him, writing lyrics was the most ball-breaking, tiresome thing. The music just comes from the guy, you know, as you'd expect really. But to write the lyrics, he really has to work at it. I heard him say it in an interview like 20 years ago. But I have to say that his lyrics are top-notch, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I'm not even going to say occasionally a bit forced. They're just great. They're absolutely great. That's not. I'm not justified in saying that, because if you write like Storm, like a song like not Stormfront, but the one where Lawrence of Arabia, British Beatle, yeah, that was, he wrote the lyrics for that, complicated and a bit forced, because he was telling you know, he's giving a history of music in the world. So I'm going to let that one slide. Songs like Stiletto, songs are on that album. Fucking brilliant lyrics. So well done, Billy. Thank you very much for giving us great music. Check him out if you're on Wallasey Island and you see this video, and I never get my video published, my other one. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, donate, give me money. I might run for president, I might not. You know, I just want to buy a boat, basically. I want to buy a big boat and sell around the world, you know. I mean, I saw a couple in the paper, and I'm not being couplist, alright? Far from it. I'm not being couplist at all, but they this guy quit his job in England, and he was a blogger like me. Okay, just there, fair enough. And he went to Australia. He met an Australian lady, and they've gone off around the world, and they're getting 50 grand a week. I mean, come on. If they can get 50 grand a week from taking a few photographs, what about me? Where's my 50k? So make it happen, yeah? I want 50k, my landlord needs it, I need it, and it could be a wonderful thing, you know. Don't give to cancer, give to me. What? Don't give to children's charities. We're all children, and I'm the child that's asking for it, right? And I give you something back. You've just wasted 20 minutes of your life watching this video, and you might have learned something. You might have been amused. You might think, what a stupid man. How dare he say that he wants 50,000 a week? What is he, an international football player? So thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Shit.